Oh my god, you guys, it's so cold. Alright guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's so cold this morning, but let's go get some coffee and get this vlog started. So it's that time of year again, you guys. So it is getting a little cold outside and it's time to park the GTR. When I park the GTR, it gives me time to start working on it and let's do some modification. I don't know what I'm going to do this year. No big plans yet, but we'll see what happens, right? But specifically this week, we're going to talk about titanium. And got myself a whole bag of that goodie. And let's get right into it. I would have to say titanium is very, very sought after in the automotive industry now. It's used in super high-end exotics like Bugatti and Pagani. Originally started out in aerospace and U.S. Army and Navy and in their submarines. I would have to say like this is a very, very bougie bolt. Just the way it's made and how expensive it is. But yeah, I'm going to put some on in my car and let's get into it and let's see why it's very expensive and why I say it's very bougie. So in this specific week's vlog, you guys, I'm going to change out all the steel bolts here. They do have a tendency to rust. When I originally bought the car, the original owner drove it to the winter and they were all rusted out. And another area that all rusted out was the brackets here for the diffuser. Totally rusted out. Ideally, these cars can be driven through the winter, yeah, because they're all-wheel drive. But I don't recommend it, you guys. A lot of Japanese cars don't do very well in, I guess, humid or snowy weather because they just collect a lot of dust and snow and sand and everything in here, and the steel or the metal or whatever it's made out of just basically just is a rust bucket. So yeah, for guys that drive through the winter, I don't recommend it, but it is what it is. Hey, it's your car, not mine. And so I had changed these out before, but we're gonna change them to titanium. So that's what I guess the first thing about titanium is very, I guess, non-prone to corrosion and rust. So that's one of the things why people choose titanium. So I took the first few out and noticeably difference in weight, like massive weight reduction, you guys. Okay, so that's another reason why people choose to go with titanium, because it's strong as steel, but it's 40% lighter. 40%, that's massive. For performance wise, you guys, it's all about the power to weight ratio, right, you guys? So that's one of the key elements in winning a race or becoming a champion, right, is power to weight ratio. And if you can shave 40% off of all the bolts and nuts that are in your vehicle, that adds up to quite a bit of weight reduction. So that's another reason why titanium.
Got me feeling like I wanna be that guy. I wanna kiss your eyes. I wanna drink that smile. I wanna feel like my soul's on fire. I wanna stay up all day and all night. Yeah, you got me singing like.
So far it's looking pretty sweet, you guys. So I changed out all the 12 mils so that I know that each bolt is tightened down properly. So after that, I'm going to start with the 10 mils here after, and we'll go from there. So I got the under tray done, and it's a lot of bolts, and we're only, I think, halfway through. But that's a lot of bolts for the GTR, you guys. So it does add up to a lot of weight. So I'm gonna continue on. Whatever bolt I see, I'm just gonna replace, and we're just gonna go from there. I don't know exactly how many, you guys, but it looks like there's quite a bit. So wish me luck. So I'm starting to find out that some of these bolts won't go in. I noticed that they're tapered on the front for the factory ones, and the aftermarket ones don't taper, and they're just a little longer. I don't know if it shows on the camera, but anyways. So these bolts here, I have tried, and it only goes like 2/3 of the way through. And then when I put the factory one back in, it went right in. So I don't know if it just, yeah, I'm not gonna try to force it in because it's just gonna basically strip it or break it or something. And that's the last thing I want to do. So I'm just gonna move on forward, and we're going to the front skid plate. So pretty much underneath the car is done. I got most of the bolts that I can reach or get to because I have a scissor lift. So the middle under tray I just can't really get to. But I noticed that some of the bolts just don't fit. But they're a little longer. And also they kind of they stick out a little bit more than I kind of thought. More than to my likings, I guess. But I'll show you. See if you kind of notice the bolts kind of stick out a lot more now. What can you do? You know, they were given to me by a friend, and can't complain, you guys. You know, the branding on them is Titanium Works. Yeah, that's what. So I have a whole handful of extra bolts now, so I'm gonna see if I can get them to fit on these. They look better than these ones, so we'll see if I have enough for this side and this side. So the extra bolts worked out perfectly, you guys. So it just fits right in nicely with the headlamps and the couple of steel bolts that I had up here. But a little bit of information. Did you know titanium in its raw form or pure form is kind of useless? It's no good to anything. Titanium in its raw form is like almost useless to work with. It's not very hard. But once you mix it with aluminum and it becomes an alloy, super strong, and that's what you get with these bolts and then all the titanium parts on the I guess aerospace and the army and what we have in our cars, which is called grade 5, or yeah, grade 5, and that's why it's super strong. And unfortunately, when it's super strong, it's really hard to work with. It's not like aluminum. And that's what drives the price of titanium up, because it's hard to work with to create these bolts or parts. And yeah, it's pretty much because of labor. And that's a little bit of information for you guys to know why titanium is so expensive. I'm not really scientific, and I'm not going to go into scientific knowledge of the titanium alloy, but I'll put a link in on one of these corners here to one of the channels that goes into depth about titanium. You guys want to know more about it and how it came into its solid state, or how it's I guess developed. Just go check out the link there, guys. And don't forget to come back to my channel after you guys check that channel out. Okay, so we'll see you guys in a bit, or just click on it at the end of the video. Just absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Now I understand why people are so drawn to titanium. Super light, very strong, just as strong as steel, and it's a little more expensive, and not everybody can rock some of these bolts, right? And I guess they consider it somewhat of an exotic piece. So yeah, get out there and rock some of this stuff, you guys. I'm not for the burnt, or I guess anodized ones. I really like the steel look here, or the raw look. But that's just me. I think when you put too much of it into your engine bay, it just I think it ruins the look, and then your car turns into like almost like a unicorn, rainbow unicorn. Just too much stuff going on. And I guess when titanium is in its burnt form or raw. I mean, sorry, in its anodized state, it stands out. Like it sticks out like a sore thumb, you guys. Like for example, let's see my oil cap here. See, other than that, everything else here sticks out quite a bit, and of course my timing belt or timing chain cover too. But we'll get to that one of these days. But other than that, yeah, I'm not a big fan of. Yeah, I know you guys are probably wondering. Oh, wow, Flynn has it on his wheels and his valve stem caps. Yeah, just in a I guess, in moderation, they do look very, very good. Just absolutely beautiful and gorgeous, you guys. But in moderation, you guys. Too much can be too much. So, hope you guys are enjoying your Thanksgiving weekend, you guys. Hope you guys ate a lot of turkey. And hopefully this tidbit of information of titanium. And yeah, titanium is absolutely nice, absolutely gorgeous, you guys. And for the amount of weight savings you get compared to steel, and you don't have to deal with all the rust and stuff too if you guys drive in the rain. And it just stays absolutely gorgeous. So go out there and get it. And I'll put a couple of links to some of the titanium vendors or stores, yeah, that you guys can get your titanium parts from. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the vlog, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, you guys, leave a comment, and we'll see you guys in next week's vlog. See ya.
An arrow to the heart. I never kissed a mouth that tastes like yours. Strawberries and something more.